While being a woman is great, there are many health issues that affect us. If you've had a yeast infection before, you know how bothersome it is. Use the information in this article to learn how to treat and prevent a yeast infection. Avoid stress to prevent getting yeast infections. If you are stressed, your immune system suffers and you can be at greater risk for infections. Choose cotton underwear whenever possible. Silk underwear may be more attractive, but it can cause serious problems. Cotton allows your skin to breathe and also reduces moisture. Doing this should keep yeast infections from flourishing. Don't use scented products near your vagina. Scented sprays and soaps can be irritating, increasing the chance of a yeast infection. This is particularly crucial for things that come in direct contact with this area like pads and tampons because that can cause a lot of irritation. Avoid using colored toilet paper too. If you suffer from regularly occurring yeast infections, think about increasing your consumption of yogurt. Yogurt consists of healthy probiotics which can aid your body in fighting imbalances, producing a healthier internal environment for the vagina. Consuming 1 cup of yogurt each day can help you maintain your health and ward off infections. Eat yogurt. If you're noticing burning or itching, indicative of yeast infections, try eating yogurt. Yogurt is filled with healthy bacteria called Acidophilus cultures. This ensures that your balance is restored and the yeast is back under control. Avoid synthetic and tight clothing. Tight clothing and underwear causes a buildup of moisture and heat. Yeast thrives in moist environments with little air circulation. On your next shopping trip, opt for clothing and undergarments made of natural fibers, such as cotton, and avoid tight clothing. Douching is one of the more common reasons people get yeast infections. While women feel like this is cleaning out their body and keeping infections from forming, it may be doing just the opposite. Don't disrupt your body's natural balance by douching. When this is out of balance, you will be more susceptible to a yeast infection. Make sure you take more precaution to stay clear from yeast infections. Doctors regularly prescribe antibiotics as an answer for bacteria and viruses, but they do have an effect on vaginal bacteria. This good bacteria is needed and normal in the vagina, and this can cause an infection. Be on the lookout for any scratches. Even small perforations of the vaginal skin may cause risk for yeast infection. Using tampons or sexual activity may cause such scratches. Be careful when doing these activities. Avoid rough intercourse in order to prevent yeast infections. If you go swimming or exercise regularly, make sure to change clothes once you are done. Avoid sitting around in clothes that are hot and wet with sweat after you are done. Yeast does quite well in moist environments like these. As soon as you are done exercising, change into dry clothes. Change everything, from socks to underwear. Although they are not seen nearly as much as vaginal yeast infections, the oral cavity is susceptible to yeast infection as well. If this happens, make sure you see your doctor as soon as possible. To soothe symptoms, some home remedies include rinsing the mouth with warm, salty water or sipping cool liquids. Yeast will thrive in any environment that is wet and warm. Any item of clothing, such as a bathing suit, that is wet will provide ideal conditions for yeast to grow. Get changed as soon as you stop swimming. When suffering from a harmful yeast infection while using a new contraceptive, consider whether you should seek an alternative. Contraceptives like birth control pills have a lot of estrogen in them which messes with the natural vaginal pH balance at times. Consider discussing other options with your doctor. Dry your body efficiently after swimming or bathing to reduce the moisture on your skin. Yeast flourishes in warm and wet conditions, and failure to dry off well increases your risk considerably. No one said it was easy being a woman, and things such as yeast infections can definitely get in your way. Do what you can to prevent yeast infections and treat them effectively with these tips if you ever get one. Please check out the link in description to get access to latest information on treatments of yeast infection.